this is Cheryl, and welcome to Cappuccino Crafts, my little corner of the general interwebs and my channel on YouTube. I'm going to try recording in some shorter segments this week, just because I'm having some memory problems with this memory available on my phone, and that was kind of a technical difficulty that really stopped me from being able to record and save a video to be able to post it last week. And so I think I found a workaround, but I also want to try recording in shorter segments just so that I can guarantee not running into some of those problems again. So we'll see how this works. But yeah, I feel like I'm starting my weekend a little bit early tonight. I ordered some special food delivered and really enjoyed that. And after dinner, I have been getting back to reading Pride and Prejudice, which I started last week. This is my Jane Austen July reading, and I love it so much. This is such a fun and nostalgic read for me, just because I love the story so much, and I love the characters, and reading the story and reading the dialogue is just so much fun. It makes me smile and sometimes laugh out loud. The dialogue is very familiar because the 1995 BBC mini series adaptation was, it took most of the dialogue directly from Jane Austen's own words as she wrote them. So they used her brilliant dialogue, and all my favorite scenes, they don't get old. That witty banter and the dry and sarcastic humor, I love that kind of humor, and I don't get tired of her zingers. I don't get tired of them. They're still as clever and funny to me as when I first enjoyed them, watching them in the mini. So, yay! Jane Austen, what a wonderful writer she was. And yeah, so I will check in with you later in another segment to let you know how things are continuing on. I'll probably show you some crafts that time. And yeah, so till then. Okay, this is Friday and I'm checking in. I am knitting the second sleeve on my branches and buds pullover. This is the ribbing on the first sleeve, and I did put in a pink stripe to tie it in with the ribbing on the bottom. And that ribbing is a modification. Putting color in the ribbing is a modification that I made. It was not designed that way, but I tend to make modifications in most patterns anyway. But I also didn't have tons of this main color yarn, and so I wanted to be sure that I could make the sleeves as long as I wanted. And also I did think it was a nice idea to tie in the color from the top into the color on the bottom. Anyway, so I'm happy with it. And today I had some tea in the afternoon. It's been a really nice, relaxed afternoon. I had some tea, which is my habit. The tea that I had today was um, cold mango tango that I brewed yesterday and put half in the fridge for today. And I put milk and some vanilla syrup in it. And then after the tea, I started watching a YouTube series. And this is related to Jane Austen July. Because in a couple comments that I've read, I did see a couple recommendations for a YouTube web series that is a modern day adaptation of Pride and Prejudice. And it is so fun. And basically it's a YouTube channel, and it is Lizzie Bennet's. It's called the Lizzie Bennet Diaries. And it is Lizzie Bennet's web blog about her life. And oh, it's really good. It was scripted and acted, so it is it's a very small cast. I think so far I've seen five individual actors. And Lizzie, for the parents, Lizzie, that actress usually does an impression of her mom to play her part, because it's her blog. So she's like, oh, guess what mom did? And then she'll put on a hat and a little thing, put on a little costume, and imitate her mom. And they put on a hat to imitate the father or one of the guys. Yeah. Oh, it's really fun. And each video, like each episode is only like 3 minutes. So it's like boom, boom, boom. Very short videos. So, so you can just speed through a few in no time and you don't even notice. Like, yeah. And then you can stop at any time because the videos are so short. So you get to decide how much you watch and how far you get, and then you can come back to it any time, which is perfect. I love that. But no, it's really good. It's really, really good. Yeah. So if some of you may have already watched it, it's been on YouTube for a long time. So if you have already watched it, yeah, say something in the comments below. Or yeah, if you love Pride and Prejudice and you're looking for something funny and amusing and really short too, because you can just watch, you can speed through like 3 episodes in like 10 minutes, but they're really, anyway, yeah, no, it's fun. A lot of fun. And yeah, so a really sweet afternoon. doing that and knitting while I watch. Yeah, so that's all for this update right now. Talk to you later. Finish that needle. Oh, hello. This is Sunday afternoon. And it's been a pretty good week. You can see here I am making progress on the right front of this piece of my streamline tank. Here's the V-neck, and this is working into the strap. And when I'm done with this side, I will do the same on the left side. And you can see I have been continuing to work in my ends. Right now there's just these two that have not been woven in yet. Yeah, I learned my lesson from the first piece. I hated weaving all of those ends in, just all together. Yeah. So I hope that your week has been well, and I wonder, what are your crafty projects that you're working on right now? I'd love to hear about it in the comments. And wherever you are, I hope that you are well and safe. In so many places around the world, the second wave of the virus is hitting hard. So, yeah, I hope that you are being very careful and taking care, and I hope that as things, some places are pausing in the opening process, and some places are just slowing down the opening process. I hope that that's going all right wherever you are. And yeah, here I am holding 2 completed socks. Yep, last time this project was in a video, I had 1 sock done and just a toe left to do on the second sock. So it didn't take long to just finish 1 more toe. So these have been done for a while, but I haven't worn them yet because I wanted to show them on the podcast first. This pattern is called Winter's Frost. It is a free pattern available for download on Ravelry, and I really enjoyed doing it. It just here gives you just a little touch of some eyelet, a little something to add a bit of interest. But yeah, these were real good project, and this yarn turned out so pretty. I love that it has kind of an effect. This is commercial yarn from Lana Grossa. So it's commercially spun, but the way they did different colors and different strands, and in some places it's barber poled, and the way the color changes work, it really gives an effect of hand spun, which I think is a beautiful effect. But I'm not willing to hand spin to get that. Not gonna happen. I have no interest in spinning whatsoever. So that's a good compromise for me, because I do think it is a beautiful effect. And yeah, that's what the crafting has been so far this week. And yeah, I stayed up late last night. I slept in a little bit this morning. I got up late this morning because I stayed up too late last night watching the Lizzie Bennet Diaries on YouTube in bed. And I just couldn't stop until I was really just so tired that I couldn't continue at all. So yeah, needless to say, I am really enjoying the Lizzie Bennet Diaries a lot. And yeah, and continuing to read the book too. And I just got a notice today that another book that I had on hold as an audiobook from my library became available. So I'm going to decide whether to wait on that and send it back to get another time, or whether I think I'm going to have the time to listen to it now. It's a sci-fi book that I'm really interested in. But we'll see. Because I have a couple audiobooks I'm like halfway through already that I've been having on pause. So I'm like, why am I gonna stop? Anyway, I'm gonna have to make a decision about that. Anyway, but yeah, I'll check in with you again tomorrow and try and put all of this together. And yeah, so until tomorrow. All right, and now it is time to wrap up this vlog. It is Monday, July 13th, and it was a good week. I can't complain. I finished the second piece. Here it is. And here's the first piece. Just to prove I'm not faking. Yeah, so, and look, ends not dangling. They have been woven in on this one too. So all that's left for that will be seaming up the sides and at the top of the shoulder straps. Yay! I can't wait to wear it. I am excited. And here is the state of progress right now on the second sleeve. Doing well. This is the Branches and Buds pullover with definite modifications. The added color at the ribbing and the length of the body is not according to the original design. But that's what I decided to do, especially since I kind of was having a gauge issue, which I think also I probably didn't choose the best size to start with. Probably should have started with a size down, but that happens, you know, and I think it's going to be cute with a shirt under it, because I'm not looking for a midriff sweater. But I think over top of a longer shirt, and I think it'll be a cute look. I really do. Um, and since I decided to do the sleeves pretty much my full length for me, instead of making the body full length, I think I'm going to wear it more because I want those cozy sleeves on a cold fall and winter day. Here in the United States, it is not winter or fall yet. It's a beautiful summery day here with clear blue skies and sunshine. Really lovely. I am enjoying some cold tea. The tea that I'm drinking today is from Tea Source, and it is orange and hazelnut black tea. It's got black tea and cloves and I think some orange blossoms and a natural orange flavor and natural hazelnut flavor. It is very nutty and warm tasting. The flavors are very warm and nutty. I don't get much orange. I don't really taste the orange, but it is really warm and nutty tasting. That hazelnut comes through beautifully, and I like hazelnut. I think it's a lovely flavor. Hazelnut and chocolate, that is a combination. Oh yes. And caramel, hazelnut, chocolate, and caramel. Oh my. Yeah, that's a delicious candy or a delicious dessert. But yeah, this is from what I saved from what I brewed yesterday, and then I added milk and vanilla syrup. And it's a perfect day for a cold, refreshing tea. Yesterday it was a little bit cloudier and a little bit cooler, so I enjoyed it hot yesterday. And I'm continuing enjoying Pride and Prejudice. Jane Austen July is lovely. I'm so happy I'm participating. Yeah, great. And I am continuing to read Who Do You Serve and Who Do You Protect? It is a collection of essays about policing in America, although the one I just finished actually had a more international focus. That was more of a global look, really, about colonialization and policing and in countries around the world, and especially countries that had colonized Africa earlier, and countries that are now not officially politically colonizing, but economically investing and acting in colonialistic ways in Africa. So very interesting essays, a really great book. I highly recommend if you are interested in that topic of police brutality and the function of policing, and how the Black communities, or brown and indigenous communities as well, have been policed in America and in a few other places. Yeah, it's full of a lot of information. That's why I'm reading it slowly. I think it deserves to have that time to process. And now if you're new to it, if you are very familiar with the topic, that's probably different. But I feel for me, this is new to me, and so I'm really taking my time with it. Yeah. So this is Monday. Last night, Sunday night, was the 2-hour finale of Snowpiercer, the adaptation from the novel. I mean, the graphic novel or comic book. I'm not sure what category it is. I don't really understand the difference, but anyway, it was intense. It was intense. So much happened, and there were big reveals, and it set a whole bunch of new stuff up for the second season. It's already been renewed, so we know there will be a second season, and they had some preview footage at the end, and I think a lot of the filming for the second season has been done. So it seems like it might not be such a long wait for the second season to come out. Now, with the effects that they have, and there's probably a lot of editing and a lot of post-production, so, it'll take a while, but I don't think it'll be like, a year or a year and a half or a super long wait for the second season. And that's good, because after that finale, I am super excited for the second season. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be watching for it and waiting for it to come out, and I'm gonna want to jump on it right away. Yeah, really good. Are any of you watching Snowpiercer? Anybody that is watching? I'd love to hear your thoughts if you are watching or have watched Snowpiercer. I'd love to chat about it in the comments below. I would also really love to hear about what you are making or reading, or anything that you're really enjoying right now. I'd love to chat in the comments with you about it. I hope that you are well. I hope that all of your creative projects are turning out the way that you envision them. And I hope that this coming week is a good week for you, wherever you are. And take care, and see you next time. Bye-bye.